It's been a long time. Hey, I shouldn't have left you without some new videos. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. Hey y'all, so I am back. Let me catch my breath, y'all. I already stopped my workout because dancing is a workout, okay? And every little bit of burning calories counts, and I am not going to get beat again in my own challenge. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I just want to say I'm still thinking about y'all. I'm still trucking. I am definitely still on my keto, and recently I started working out with weights, okay? So I have a lot to update you guys on. Today is the first video that I wanted to do for you guys, and it's all about my mentality change with my weight loss, okay? So before we get into that, couple things first. Can you get into this face? I just really want to say that I'm not going to share yet my before and after, or actually my before and during pictures, until I feel like I see a big difference. I am taking my measurements, so I have changes like in my waist, which I'm really excited about. I have changes in my arms. I saw a little bit of changes like in my neck area, my face. It's a little slimmer, but long story short, it's not enough, and I have to keep telling myself, which is another reason why I wanted to do this video. It's going to take time. If you have watched my previous video, I mentioned I did a free and I did a paid challenge. The free challenge, you guys showed up and showed out. I actually was number 5. I was 5th place in my own challenge. Shout out to Cynthia as well as Chubb's mommy. You guys tied for first place at 881 points. So yes, go girls. Very, very, very proud of you. Flo, good job, homie. You came in at 826. You got the 2nd place. And Chakra, you have 805 points. You took 3rd place. Also a shout out to Kara. You took 4th place, like a little over 450 points. And me, I took 5th place, like of my own challenge. Okay, so I just wanted to stop and give you guys some props because what you guys did was extraordinary. You did a great job sticking, showing up every day. I ain't gonna put excuses out there, but I need to get used to wearing my watch because I don't always wear my watch every day. But you guys did it. You guys whooped my ass. It's cool. So okay. The challenge details, I'm actually going to talk about that at the end of this video because I am going to host another challenge. I'm going to host a free one and a paid one, so stay tuned. But let's just jump right into what I did mentally and what I think you guys should do mentally to help you stay consistent on your weight loss journey. So the first thing is to realize it is not an overnight success. Like my baby girl Aaliyah said, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Ay. I'm not a dancer. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a dancer. But I had to mentally remind myself that, Crystal, you've only been working out for a month, 2 months. You think that's enough? Yeah, you're going to feel different because my energy, I don't know if you can feel it through this video, my energy is up here. I don't have a lot of bloating, but at the end of the day, I very much still look similar to what I looked 2 months ago. Granted, I am wearing a sweat top or whatever because it's cold outside, but mentally I have to remind myself, sis, you haven't really done much for like over a year, like with the whole pandemic, and I know it's still going on, but at least I can like take a moment and think about it. Like you took a while to get back active again. So the whole time you were inactive, you were taking in extra calories through alcohol, wine, champagne. You were taking in extra calories by being really lackadaisical around the house, you know, not getting out and about. So if there's a holiday or a birthday, New Year's, whatever the case may be, it's one day if you want to give that to yourself to be off or fall off, but then just get back to it the next day. Get back to it that following Monday. Don't just wait or think it's an excuse to keep going with your bad habits. Like I mentally had to tell myself, like, don't you want to look good and feel good for the rest of your life? So why wouldn't you do the things to keep that for the rest of your life? Okay, so I mentally talk to myself every day. Self-affirmations help. Writing your goals down on a journal, pinning them where you can see it. Those help. Like I literally have to get my mindset in check a little bit every day to see big results down the line. And I'm not giving myself a time frame. Everyone's like, oh, how much weight do you want to lose? I don't know, girl. I just want to feel healthy. I want a healthy BMI. everyone asks me like, what size you want to be? I don't know what size I want to be. I just want to feel like I'm comfortable and not stuffed in my clothes. Like, these are my goals, and I have to mentally tell myself that there is no goal weight. There's only like goal living. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to look good. And most importantly, I'm trying to feel good. Okay, so mentally check yourself, and that's my number one tip. Now, my second tip is to think of weight loss as a math equation. So when I started thinking about it, like really thinking about it, it's like, sis, you know that for a normal diet, you get like 2,000 calories, right? A day. I know with me and my goals, I'm doing a ketogenic diet right now, which basically means I'm kind of omitting my carbs to really low amounts and eating more fats, healthy fats, to help me keep going, like burn my energy. And I try to eat around 12 to 1,300 calories right now a day, which I might reconsider because, again, I told you guys I started lifting weights. But for the most part, that's what I stick to. I have a certain amount of fats that I eat per day, a certain amount of protein that I eat per day, and a certain amount of carbs, which is typically 20, and it's now going up to almost 50 grams a day because of the exercises that I'm doing. But for the most part, that keeps me in ketosis, and I'm good. Also, something that I like to think about with weight loss being a math equation is my serving sizes. I talked about this years ago in a video. It's worth mentioning again. I didn't realize that when you eat something, even if it's considered healthy, eating too much of it, meaning like too many servings of it, is actually not good for you. With keto, I just count my net carbs, and when I look at the serving size of things, most of my food I have like the size of my palm, which is like 4 ounces to 3 ounces. And when it comes to like vegetables and things like that, I do it by the cups. And depending on the vegetables, like I love onions, but they're higher in carbs versus having like spinach. So I try to keep track of what I'm eating as far as the serving size, and that helps me stay focused. If I look at it like a math problem, as long as you are putting less in and burning more off, I feel like it will equal itself. So again, it's called a calorie deficit. I'm not saying to starve yourself. You guys need to do your research, which actually leads me into the next point. Actually, that's my next point. My third tip to get your mind right is to do some research as far as any questions that you have, including what are serving sizes. I use apps that help me track my serving sizes and my macros. I prefer the Carb Manager app. A lot of my friends and people online, they use MyFitnessPal. There's so many different apps out there that help you. I could even do a whole video on that. If you guys are interested, just let me know down below. I recommend calling your insurance company, getting your nutritionist, going ahead and figuring out, you know, what you can eat, what you can't eat based off of your individual goals and your individual body type and size and composition. For me doing keto, I used a free keto calculator online. It asked me all these questions about myself, and it gave me guidelines to stick with. And then anything I had a question about, I researched online, or I checked with my doctor, or I did trial and error. So I actually don't care to look bulky, but I do want to lift I want to lift weight instead of doing cardio. All I've done in my entire weight loss journey has been cardio, which worked for me, but I'm going for a different look. I want to look strong. Like my mom, I would insert a picture of that beautiful lady. I love her so much. God rest her soul. But long story short, she has like this composition that's beautiful, and I feel like I got that too. I just got to work to show it. So when you're doing your own research, you can definitely figure out what to eat, how much of it to eat, cool recipes, cool workouts. Like that's how I've been doing it. Please utilize YouTube. Please utilize Instagram hashtags, and please utilize Pinterest. Those are my top 3 favorite places to learn all about anything. If you guys are doing a keto diet, I have resources available. I have a free ebook with free information in it as far as how to get started, what foods to eat. I have 5 free recipes, so I will leave the link down below for you to do that. Just put in your email and text. And I also have other resources like meal plans. I have a complete book on how to do keto the correct and healthy way. And then I also have a course that's like normally $200. It's like, I could think it's like with y'all discount, you can get it for like probably $7. Like, I don't even know. I have to check, but everything I'm gonna put down below for you guys I'm talking about today. But this course is gonna help you get your mind right. It includes videos, it's a free book, it's a cheat sheet guide, like it's everything that you need to know to stay focused. But another tip that I have is to take videos and to take pictures and measurements. Remember, I said that I didn't share mine yet because I don't see a big difference. There's some difference, but when I was looking just in the mirror, I didn't really see like anything that's like to be a big whoop-de-doo about. However, when I took my measurements, I was like, okay, you're doing it right now. Like, I see a little something. I see what you're trying to do. So that is something I recommend to look at people online for inspiration, but do not compare yourself. I remember at the very beginning of my weight loss journey, I would see women lose like 30 to 40 pounds on the keto diet or after having VSG, like vertical sleeve surgery. And I'm thinking like, wow, I only lost 10 pounds this month. Or, oh my gosh, I only lost 4 pounds this month. Me, in the last time since I updated you guys in the video, I've only lost 6 to 8 pounds. It fluctuates, right? And that's kind of depressing. And I'm thinking that's because the more weight you lose, the harder it is to kind of get those last bits off. And then also, like I mentioned, my measurements are changing, not necessarily my weight. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the weights that I'm lifting and the muscles that I'm building. But I'm going to have to further my research. If you guys know something about that, let me know down below because your girl is still learning. But do not compare yourself to other people. That is the quickest way to kill your mindset and to keep you from being consistent because you're more stressed or thinking you're doing it wrong, and you're not, okay? The name of the game is consistency. It's showing up every day a little bit until you get to see those real results, okay? So another tip is to make sure your area is clear. When I say area, I'm talking about your refrigerator. I'm talking about your cabinets. I'm talking about your pantry, your car, your purse, like wherever you keep the snacks, sis, get rid of them snacks, okay? At the end of the day, it's really about forming a habit. I found the things that I love a lot, and I found keto substitutes. A lot of the stuff that I do for keto, you have to make, but a lot of things I found available that I can order online. If you guys care to know about like a shopping video for low carb eating and snacking, I would love to do that for you. I am a snacker, so I have a lot of keto approved snacks that aren't filled with a lot of harsh chemicals or anything. Like, I have a lot of stuff that I choose to eat with monk fruit and stevia because I like sweets. But all I'm saying, the reason why I said all that is to clear your space. If it's not around for you to eat, you can't eat it. If it's hard for you to have to go get, you'll think twice about it, you know? And you don't have to keep yourself from having the things that you want. Like I said, there's always a substitute for something. Try to keep yourself clear from that temptation so that every single day you can be focused on what you're trying to do. Now, my last tip is to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your Twitter, tell your social media. That's for accountability, okay? Whenever you have accountability, it's kind of hard to wake up and be like, yeah, never mind. Because somebody's going to text you or someone's going to see you eating something or doing something. It's like, hey, girl, that does not align with what you told us the other day. If they're negative, however, and they're like, girl, you can never stick, like, that's the difference. There's accountability and then there's, you know, not accountability and negativity. So you only know if it's good for you to use this point or not. It helps me on social media because I find that other people join in with me, like with the challenge. But the accountability partner is a thing. In fact, let me tell you about the challenge. There is a free challenge. I will put the code down below. You just go to your app store, whether you have an Android or an Apple. You download the app called Challenges and you put in the code. I'm gonna put the code down below. Once you put in that code, you will be a part of the free challenge. And every time you wear your Fitbit or watch or whatever kind of calorie tracker that you have, you will be tracking your metrics and the person with the most points at the end wins. Okay, so that's the free challenge. Now the paid challenge is available. It's normally over $100. I want to say with your discount, it'd be like $75, but you're going to get the Girl Get Your Mind Right kit. You're going to get meal plans. You're going to have direct access to me every single day. And we're going to do it for 5 weeks. Every day for 5 weeks, we will be held accountable. You will have your details for your body weight, your body composition, and what to eat, how much to eat. We will be in a Facebook group. So it is via Facebook. And we're going to be keeping each other accountable with workouts, meal plans, and we're just trying to get healthy and snatched. Okay, dolls, so that is it. Again, make sure you use code WTFAM. That way you can get the discount off of anything that I mentioned. That code is going to be good until, I want to say January 6th. And I'm super excited, y'all. Like, let's get it, girl. Like, your girl is ready, okay? And I appreciate y'all patience. I have so many videos planned. Literally, I have it in my computer right now. I'm working on what I eat in a day videos. I have some cooking videos. I have some workout videos. I also wanted to share any kind of grocery hauls that I get from like Aldi's or Trader Joe's or Publix. Like, you guys let me know what you want to see. I'm literally doing these videos for you and for me for accountability. So anything you want, any questions you have, let me know down below. But that's really it, dolls. I want to thank you so much for your love and support. And as always, stay fabulous and stay fierce.